Alright boys, a little after 7 in the morning, on my way out to the blow-in. Just left the house, I don't know, about 5 minutes ago maybe. 248 miles to go, and I'll be there at 11:30. I drive straight through. I normally don't. I stop on the turnpike and go into a rest area for a little bit, and I'll stop for fuel, so... should put me at least the other side of Lancaster before noon, which should be good, hopefully. So. Alright guys, I'm going to hang it up and get to driving, get out to the 4-lane here, and we'll hammer down. Kind of a crappy overcast day. It's been raining. It was real windy, at least the wind stopped. That would have sucked to drive in that wind. So anyhow, later guys. So boys, less than 200 to go. About 8 o'clock, I'm up on 99 now. Rocket sled on rails, so... Next turn will be to the turnpike. Haven't even used a quarter tank of fuel yet, so we're doing pretty good on that. And yeah, let you guys know if anything interesting happens. Alright boys, went 164 miles, we'll call it 165 on this tank. Got 98 miles to go. Let me make sure my credit card info isn't going to be shown here. We'll go like this. Alright, so... called 11 gallons worth of fuel. I'm doing pretty good on fuel mileage. It's saying it's getting 17. I was getting 18 on the road. I've been sitting here idling for a little bit, chatting on the phone, so I guess I'm going to get back on the road and we'll get over there. It says about noon I'll be there. I'm going to stop for lunch here at some point. There's a place I normally stop at. As long as it's about 11 o'clock or so, I'll stop there. So anyhow, get her back.
TV and postcards.
So boys, it's a real shitty drive today in the rain, but I got 50 miles to go here. I'm in Lancaster. Actually, not going to mess around too much. Like I said, this is where I had my first car accident, somewhere in here. So, but should be there by noon. Like I said, if I don't stop for lunch, but I'm definitely going to stop for lunch because I'm hungry. It's almost 11 o'clock now. So. Alright boys, next video, hopefully I'll be there. Alright, one last thing. I did calculate my fuel mileage while I was driving. You know, I got time to think. Roughly 15 miles a gallon, and the dash is now saying 16.6, so that's lining up about right. So. Alright, hanging her up. Catch you guys when I get to Ritchie's. Here's a wash. Oh, getting wet! I'm officially recording now.
How the heck does it attach?
So we're looking at a 0210, boys.
There's two bolts that are going up to
they
the
didn't make a lot of these, so
hold that on.
So it bolts on like a 400 hitch.
Yeah, maybe it's a 400 case in there.
That could be with
oh yeah, it could. Well,
with the walk behind axles.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
yes, a lot of the early they had the casting for the drilling for the hitch.
Yeah. Interesting. So if we make one, we got to fabricable a little bit.
That's my style.
Yeah, man.
Fabricable.
Fabricable.
Bring it over. We'll drill press that with some bits and step bit, grinder.
I don't know. It's interesting.
How about the PTO? Looks like that shaft had to be modified to get around the engine.
Yeah, it sticks out a little far over here.
Because it's almost under the handlebar there.
Missing a bolt up here, and I wonder why it doesn't run.
Oh, actually, it should go underneath here, but I don't. Maybe it can't with the engine.
Oh, it's got the same.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
over
I'm thinking that was. I thought that was a shit. No,
Okay.
I saw that and it looked. Okay, it does.
We got,
Okay, it goes.
Unhooked wires on the voltage regulator. That looks like a nice terminal in the middle right there. Can you see that one?
Was it all rusted through there?
Yeah, it doesn't even exist.
I'd send it, jam a screwdriver in there.
Paper clip.
There you go, yeah. Alligator clips. My signature.
Battery box with some red paint showing through.
Yep, this might be a put together unit, boys.
I don't know.
Notice the axles, the battery tray, the motor, and the gas tank all have a different shade of yellow-orange to it.
Yeah.
And you can see the Onan primer coming through on the back here.
Maybe it is.
Could have been repainted too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the starter is the right color, it looks like.
None of mine have paint on the start. You know, the starter is a whole nother topic because
Yeah, the starters are a thing too. I've had to work on mine.
The red ones were painted, I think. I don't know
Yeah.
about the yellow ones.
So, did I tell you the story about bringing my starters to the Amish starter repair shop?
I think I've heard this one, yes. But
And I bring it in and tell them, you know, it's off of Onan engine, whatever. I go to pick it up, and he says, "Oh, I have your Tecumseh starter done." I said, "What do you mean Tecumseh? It's from an Onan." And he's like, "Look, it says Tecumseh on the bottom of it." And one said Mitsubishi and one said Tecumseh.
yep.
It turns out that they're both the same starter, but there's a different, like, bracket welded on it for where it bolts onto the engine. So you could buy a Tecumseh starter, and if you were handy with the little bracket weld on, you could make it an Onan.
Well, even the ignition module thing, the Tecumseh.
Yeah, it was very similar. Yeah,
But I think the guts are identical.
yeah, it's the same concept.
Right,
Yeah.
company made both.
Check the spark plug out and order the handlebar.
Interesting.
It's got a real short stubby muffler on it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking the ones on, mine's about
Yeah, I
that
don't
length.
think if you put
like
the
that.
oil or the air filter, it probably hits the mufflers. But
The air
probably more
filters-
because of that than it is.
The air filter is actually out past the tire too, if you look at it.
Yeah, it is.
You got
So if you're in rough conditions like me, you'd probably rip that off.
yeah, you hit it, catch it on a tree
Snap
branch
that,
or something.
carburetor
Fence
apart.
post, lay it on its side, that'd
That
be
is the
bad.
weak link is that elbow there, or snorkel,
Yeah.
or whatever you call the right angle thing.
And that's, I believe it looks like the same carb that's on the Westchesters.
Of course, you could put a flexible hose and mount your or your
could also
air filter up in here someplace.
Do like the remote air filter kit
Yeah.
they had for him, where they went between the handlebars.
When that, the shrubs rip the hose off.
Yeah. I only have one
later, yeah.
Yeah, I only have one of those on a 524 with that 12 horsepower motor on it. I mean, it seems all right. I don't know.
Definitely a pretty cool machine.
Yeah. And I believe this is either a copy or isn't it an English deck, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Really, I don't know.
One of the
Or
overseas.
French one.
French. You're right. You're right. It's French.
French or Sweden or that whole bellows.
It's somewhere over there.
those-
Yeah. The little cutouts for the saplings in there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's actually a good idea for saplings.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it doesn't bend them over, it just puts them and holds
Yeah,
them.
cuts
And
them. Yeah. Steve Swintowski remakes them mufflers.
Blowing exhaust in my face and 10 feet away from it.
I always like these 24Gs. They have they have different hubs on them too, so they don't strip like the regular hubs. There's bolts in them you tighten down, and they clamp on there.
Yeah, nice.
They made a lot of improvements on the 24 over the regular Gs. Roughly like 92 or something. Let's see if it's got the tag on it. Nope, hour meters on this side. The tag on that side, Dick?
Man, 1,215 hours. It's pretty good looking for that.
Yeah,
Someone
1,215.
repainted it or something. I mean, look at the decals. There's not even a scratch in them or anything.
This is...
I guess so.
Somebody took care of it. What's that?
yeah, somebody took.
Oh yeah, somebody took real good care of this. Yeah.
Oh wait, where's the thing? It'll tell you the date.
The tag should be over here. That's what I was looking for.
This one doesn't have it off on the side. Sometimes they have the actual date printed off.
Okay, so the number is 617684.
Is this hydraulic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is
Power steering too. There's hydraulic steering.
yeah. Yep, has hydraulic steering too. I'd have to look the serial number up, but
This is the 1980s.
There was a Sears
Ever seen a
Suburban
clean
with
cut?
an Onan NHC engine on it. and I think they're like 20 horse or something.
Oil bath, air cleaner.
But he put a turbo on it and claims that it makes like 40 horsepower. It is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest
I
thing
love
ever.
the rotary plow on the back end for the
Yeah, the rotary plow as the drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow,
what
look
drives
at
it.
that.
It's a rotary plow drive head.
That is cool.
Because to go backwards on these, you actually spin it the whole way around.
Oh, check
And
this
then
out.
re-engage the drive.
On the fuel pump here, you know, there's that little lever to prime it. There's a
A
little,
little knob to prime it.
choke
Yeah.
lever here
Primer?
that's going to the lever on the fuel pump.
Check out. I'm pretty sure this is the steering chain, and then
You
this
can
is what
actually
drives
use
it.
To prime it.
So there's a shaft in there that's turning the gearbox and the plow, the driving.
Mm-hmm. See the
Talk
top
about a POS, huh?
top sprocket drives it.
Hey, you popped the belt off. Careful. Just kidding.
It still blows
Oh,
my
I
mind
see,
is
the
if you look
belt
at the
runs-
400 series,
Well, that's it to
Why
the
did-
top, yeah,
why did
okay,
someone
one of the,
do
yeah,
that?
there's your drive,
like
So
why did
this,
that
this
goes
goes,
right to the shaft
West
down
yeah, this
below.
pulley
they
here
did,
is
like-
not turning.
You know what I mean? Like it's,
whether it's broken.
I don't know. It
I
just
don't know.
seems-
It's got lightning hoses on it, huh?
Lightning
No, what
hose,
is?
Yeah.
There's a
The spark-
drive down here, oh, that's, they got
Spark
a
box,
Gravely
eh?
electric start pulley on the end of the
dude.
Yonan.
It's awesome.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, I see that down there. Yeah.
Dude, someone back in the day must have really been proud of themselves for the
Wow.
Fabricable technology here.
Well, when they bought them, they started, what other
Yeah, we
parts
just
can
put a
we
All right.
rotary
from
What do you
Gravely?
What do you think, boys? This roll out of my shop or?
Yeah, rear-wheel drive with a rotary plow. Who thought that up? Give them a
I'm
bonus.
going to see somebody else actually uses a little camera too.
Yeah, you got the same camera, don't you, Dick? It's pretty good.
The same, but.
Very similar. I think it might be the same.
I can't believe
Cyber
Sony?
shot.
Is it Sony?
Yep, Sony CyberShot.
Yeah, 200, yeah, 8X. Boy, it is.
Bet you it is.
It's got, it's got a Zeiss lens in it, yep. Mm-hmm. I got this
This is
one,
this is probably like my, I don't know, 6th or 7th one. I don't know.
yeah.
They actually don't make
I
these
had,
anymore.
my wife had the original.
Here, Mr. Ralph.
1934 hex axle,
Hex axle, huh? Carburetor?
carburetor.
Carburetor.
Damn, that scares the shit out of me. Because it's too long. It
Oh.
won't bend enough to clear. So I'm going to have to pull this out here and attempt to do it in there, which I don't think is going to be very easy. Take that out.
For a needle nose, babe?
Maybe. Put this in there. You know, I gotta do this first. Maybe I can put this down like this.
Can you put the nut on the outside there to hold it?
Hold on, I think we're good. Now if I turn it now.
There you go.
There.
That's thinking with your dipstick there, Jimmy.
My dipstick.
Haven't heard that in a while, have we?
See this? It's not lined up right. They don't make it easy.
Who would have thought in 1935, huh? Or 34.
34, yeah. Take this.
Maybe. Trying the technique for Nom. All he had was a stick.
It won't fit.
No, I mean take the whole thing.
It's out.
That's kind of what he was doing.
There we go. We'll get her. We'll get her.
You mean to hold up on that side, or?
Yeah, can you try to push and I'll, it's tough. There we go. It's in. Alright, cool. Now, put this sucker back on. Gasket's a little too tall there.
We can shave that off.
Yeah, I'll trim it off after we tighten it up.
The Precision Tools laying right here for it.
Don't tell anyone there's a Briggs & Stratton gasket in this thing.
No, don't with those.
Briggs and scrap them.
Scrap 'em.
Brakes and scrap iron.
Take this fancy Milwaukee knife.
Oh,
Share off there. What's that?
beautiful. Mint.
Not quite.
Was it leaking gas out of there? Or?
The gasket disintegrated when I took it apart.
Oh, I missed the beginning.
Yeah, this
I have that
was-
video. We'll share.
This is the
All right.
original gasket here. This is the original cork float, which is not floating.
Oh,
It's corks over.
cork float.
It's a cork sucker.
Soaked up too much gas.
Sort of like me, yeah. Soaked up too much gas.
Well, you released too much gas.
Oh,
I think we're looking pretty good. I'm trying to see if it's somewhat level. I had a ruler in my pocket.
we was leaking petrol, boys.
Just get it running, run wide open.
I love big boom.
Open that main jet up.
Or we can put a whole new meaning to the term. Fire it up.
Yeah.
I've done that before. It's hilarious to watch, not to do. Alright, I'm gonna go for
Make me smile when this thing runs. Okay, maybe you got some there, boss. Gotta have some gas already. Dry. Cool. All right.
Fire it up.
Or
Fire it up.
We're out of gas. You want you out of gas? No, you're gassing.
I was gonna say, are we out of gas? I didn't want to say it out loud.
That's the choke.
Yeah, that's a joke.
That's on right there.
Just give it, let's stay
Let me
on.
just hold
This,
on, hold
this
on one
needs to be
second here. Let's
perpendicular.
push this.
I feel like
over
I'm
here.
sitting too close.
Perpendicular.
Take
There
a
you
take an extra scoot.
Okay.
go. All right.
All right. Who's hitting the starter button?
I'm gonna hit start button. You ready? Oh, shoot, Dick Rubinsky's here. This isn't gonna go well.
That's okay.
Oh, this is okay, good.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Get off the pedal.
Oh baby.
You all right?
Yep.
No choke.
No choke. All right, all the way down.
All the way down.
Okay.
No.
No, that's on choke again. In the middle. That's
There
where
you
I had it.
go. There you go.
All right, it's in the middle.
you almost had it. A little bit of throttle, maybe. Ah,
We're so close.
yeah, that was before I fixed it. Yeah,
That was awesome. We went in the parade.
that I didn't fix that tractor. I put it together in 2013. I just fixed it within the last 2 years.
That's awesome.
Just had a leak in intake valve.
That was it, huh?
The one thing I learned
Yep.
from that first break.
Oh, I changed the whole cylinder too. It looked
Yeah.
like little demons with little hammers were inside, is what it looked like. So we fixed that.
She was close.
Action.
Here we go. No? What is this thing doing now?
This is not on.
Why is it locking up on us? You got it?
Yep.
That Chinese thing is not working.
Ting tang tong.
Oh no.
What is this key clutch doing?
Well, it ran.
Surprisingly quiet. Yeah, he just said run, not run good. So
He didn't say how long either. It runs, boys. Woo! Just got it. Very nice, Rich. Very nice.
Got a special wheel cock over here.
Oh, the wheel chock, huh? dog gonna break it? Stay tuned and find out. Alright. Out is forward, right? Yeah, for forward, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
There is no reverse.
There is no reverse? Yeah.
There we go. Let's see if Steve can stall the hex axle. I thought it was going to stall when I was driving it, so I'm making him drive it. So it can stall when he's driving it. So, what's it like to drive a tractor that's 89 years old? Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Call this the blow-in pre-party down here. The blow-in pre-party. You know, just casual. 34 hex axle. It looks good on you. Yeah. You need one of those. Oh. Hey, it's you guys that didn't do it for me. 34 hex axle.
Watch it hot.
Did you have fun driving? That was cool, huh? Alright. Yeah. This is the one where that mag went the other direction, right? And there's some kind of thing in there that changes it 180, I think.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think this American Bosch turns.
That might have been one of the years I didn't make it when you guys worked on this.
So there's some kind of thing in there that makes it change directions or something. I had to watch my. Do they make a dual wheel kit for these?
They're making a triple wheel.
Why not? Let's go 4. Roller attachment. Axle extensions. Maybe one day we'll get my set put on. What's that?
They got cold now.
Yeah. This is like Western Pennsylvania right now. Welcome to my side of the state, boys.
Freeze tonight. So.
Hey, you better have your fur parkas and some firewood ready. It's going to be cold.
Oh, this is like July in New York.
Dick Rubinski thinks it's summer.
It's been like summer here lately.
It has.
Well, we had a 60-degree day a couple of days ago.
It was 70 down here. I had
58 when I left my house this morning. That didn't last too long.
Yep.
Yeah, it was 30 and dropping when I left mine.
There's like weeds growing in my little flower garden at the office. Like, seriously? I'm just worried, like, are the apple blossoms going to come out or some crazy thing?
Yeah.
We're probably going to get a foot of snow.
You cannot do that.
No, no,
You
okay.
cannot do that.
That's fine.
See that wheel right in there? That'll just chop your finger right off.
Okay.
So if you get scrap, put it in there, that'll work.
Oh, right in here. Same spot though.
Yeah, same spot, you just cannot put your hand in there.
All right.
We don't want anybody hurt. If you see the top has tape, keep from screwing paint up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so, just do these two. Like that?
Yeah, then you'll be fine. You might need a buddy. I don't remember. Oh, you're fine. There, don't get any dirt on it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my gosh, look at this. This thing says it's seen the light of day in God 5 years.
Is that when we put it together, huh?
Yes.
Been that long.
It's seen the light of day since.
Just one.
That's awesome.
And it started in 22, but I don't think there's anything that's
Can we move that down and move right in between here?
survived from that.
Put it in here.
Okay.
Anything else coming out of the tube?
1924 Model D.
What's a little pipe that sticks out the front? This hose right
Alright, wait for the camera. 2-joke oil, huh? Ah.
Nice.
Is this gonna be our project tomorrow? Get running,
It's
huh?
gonna be our project tomorrow, I hope.
You like tractors, huh?
No. Yeah, I like a John Deere tractor.
What, John Deere?
John Deere? Wait a minute, you're in the wrong place, Hoss. Yeah.
You're gonna get asked to leave.
Does his grandpa,
You gotta play to your audience, buddy.
his grandpa, wait,
Alright, boys, we got some really early gear reduction wheels. Notice this part, and there's even something different going on behind. There's no flange.
Yep.
So you have to pull the gear reduction unit apart every time in order to bolt them on.
I mean, that makes it really wanna, you know, boy, you put
Really-
a set on, you just leave them on there.
Like I do now. And I can just unbolt it with 4 bolts.
Yeah, I mean, the regular gear reduction wheel, you think twice before swapping them out.
Right, yeah.
If you're getting grease all over your hands and getting the gear puller on the, of course, the spur gear will come off nice usually.
Yeah, because they're greased.
Yeah, the grease and
I've never had much trouble with the pinions coming off.
No.
24,
Yeah.
25, 25.
So when you put them on an L for the first time and those hubs have been on there, the regular.
Yeah, then they're really hard to get off. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many of those around anymore.
Yeah, the S10 with the rally stripes on it. Yeah.
That
Now they all rusted out around here. He's-
Over there.
He's from New York. He doesn't stop.
Don't see a crosswalk in Pennsylvania, or people just randomly run across the road.
They were probably painted on there at some point, but snowplow takes them off.
Yeah, bang a right here.
I like to turn the signal on the dash. That's a nice touch.
Oh, that is pretty cool. That's for the backseat drivers.
Yeah.
While you're turning.
He's got the signal on.
Dick,
Look at this.
Did you signal? Make sure you signal.
He's from New York. I didn't know he knew how to use it.
Tough crowd.
He's not really from New York. He's upstate New York.
Oh.
Not even upstate, central New York.
Sarah.
Because upstate New York can be anything from Westchester to.
Oh, I'm sorry to insult you and call Westchester upstate. I didn't mean it that way. Sorry about that.
What happens in the party van stays in the party
One
van.
more block past this light. There's one way here. And then you gotta go back.
Sign on the outside.
The Gravely party van. Woo woo.
You know, like all wives and girls sitting look at us, be like, God, you guys are so strange.
Block, you take a left.
He's-
Probably on that
He's from,
hill.
you're from New York. It'll be fine.
For Rosedale or something.
Yeah, I think it goes that far. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe
It'll
it's
add to
on
the
North
pre-blow-in
Road.
party film I got going on here. This is New York driving in Kennett Square after dark. In the party van. Woo!
I'm not going to offer to drive in.
What did they put in your Coke over there?
This is what I'm like normally, okay? Must have left the melatonin out. Are we there yet?
Just about.
I'm not sure if I've got to get over even.
I wasn't even drinking.
I think you're on the right street.
Is this when we came up?
I think it is.
Is it bad when our navigators are lost?
Or maybe the light down here.
Yeah, my phone is on, like, I don't know why. I don't, like,